We can sell out as much as we want to the worst actors in the world, including Russian oligarchs who are best friends with Vladimir Putin that gave millions of dollars to the Biden crime family and then funneled it through shell companies with 150 plus suspicious activity reports that were reported from American banks.
Convicted of? Ben,
I'm not talking about Roger Stone. I'm talking about the President of the United States of America weaponizing the DOJ.
Okay, let's not all talk over each other. Don't talk over each other. Let me ask Francesca.
Woke Francesca Fiorentini gets obliterated on Piers Morgan's show Piers Morgan Uncensored for her deranged answers as Francesca Fiorentini is asked a simple question and she refuses to answer and starts talking about random anything else. And you can really see just how crazy she really is as woke feminism has scrambled her brain. And Francesca Fiorentini just simply reminds me of a child anytime she comes on Piers Morgan's show. It's sad, I know. But let's check out this crazy wokester get crushed on Piers Morgan Uncensored.
You've been grimacing there, but are you grimacing because in your heart you know that Joe Biden has done a massive disservice to everybody on the left here with an act of utter selfishness?
Oh, I'm grimacing just because I was imagining Ben Ferguson and Ted Cruz putting out a joint holiday card, and I was wondering if they wear matching pajamas when they do that. Do you guys do that, Ben?
I don't understand exactly what
is it
that
holiday
has
sweaters
to deal
or
with
is
the
it
idea
pajamas?
that you have a president that abused his power and exploited his son's drug addiction, put his life at risk to make money, and you're talking about a damn Christmas card.
Oh, I was just, that's why I was smiling. I mean, Piers was asking me why I was smiling, but in my heart of hearts, Piers, oh man, I wish I could give you just the tiniest little violin so you could strum it there in your studio talking about the death of democracy. You know why Biden pardoned his son? It was to troll you.
Because he's a scumbag.
It was to troll everybody. And you know why he didn't? He said he wasn't going to, and then he did. Because he doesn't remember. He didn't troll me either. He sold out America.
He didn't troll me. What he did was he trolled his own side because you all queued up to defend him as being. He was the good. Remember,
he's not going to be president
in all the debates we've had this year, he was the good guy. Trump was the liar. Trump was the hypocrite. Trump was the shameless guy. Trump was the nepotism guy. And then in one moment, Biden proved actually he's just as bad. He's exactly the same.
How is the Hunter Biden pardon? How is that comparable? How is that comparable to Bannon or Stone?
Sorry, and the idea that he is using the idea of the justice system being weaponized against his family is laughable, given that Biden has helped direct the weaponization of the justice system against Trump for a year.
You have no proof of that. What, do we just lie here? Is this just a show where we just tell lies?
Well, Joe Biden lies.
Where's the part where Joe Biden directed the DOJ to do anything? Where is that?
Well, you think the entire weaponization of the American justice system against Trump in the last year, Biden had no involvement whatsoever?
Do you have proof of that?
I don't need proof of it. It's obvious.
I don't.
Okay, so hold on. So it's so obvious. Wait. So to be clear, it's so obvious that this DOJ is being politicized and used by Joe Biden, the same DOJ that went after his son.
Yes.
The same DOJ that appointed a special prosecutor for when Biden had classified documents? What are we even talking? Do we even know how the government works in this country? What are we talking about right now?
All right, let me bring.
They gave him a sweetheart deal. Wait, Piers, we got to go back to the fact that the only reason why he was actually prosecuted was because he was given such a ridiculous sweetheart deal that a judge actually stood up and said, this is abuse of power. I'm not going to accept it, from Biden's Department of Justice, saying this is something I've never seen before. It is unprecedented. No, I'm not going to allow a deal for Hunter Biden that is this sweet. No, I'm stopping it. And he stood up to the Department of Justice under Joe Biden, who basically said, we can do whatever the hell we want.
Yeah, folks, anytime, and I know what Piers Morgan is doing. He knows Francesca Fiorentini just says deranged things, and that's why Piers Morgan brings her on, because she's good for ratings, because she does say deranged things. Like, they're talking about serious stuff in politics, and then Francesca Fiorentini is thinking about Ben Ferguson and Ted Cruz. Like this is the damage that wokeness does to your brain. It scrambles you to the point that you can't even take serious things seriously. And I find it funny that, Destiny's over here, he's talking as well, and he brings up the question, how is an 11-year pardon for crimes that have not even been committed yet, which has never been done before, is comparable to Steve Bannon? Really? who, like, what? Like, it's not even conceivable. And for that matter, like, pardons, and I would seriously want somebody to even, like, take this to the Supreme Court, because I don't understand. Everything that I've researched says a pardon can only be used, or has ever been used, if you're convicted, to stay conviction. You have to be convicted or charged with something. You can't pardon somebody for nothing. Like, if you're pardoning someone for 10 years, what if you can do that? Why can't you just pardon everyone in the Democratic Party forever? Like what's the difference? You're pardoning for what? They haven't been charged or convicted for anything, right? That's not how a pardon works. So yeah, this is crazy. And what Ben Ferguson, yeah, what he was talking about, they tried to smuggle this deal in, and not even both sides understood it. It's a big convoluted thing you got to look up, because they tried to, like, put this into the deal without anyone really knowing it, and basically having the judge just rubber stamp it and never looked at it. And it was only because the judge happened to really read it that she was like, hold up, did you two actually agree to this? And both sides were like, whoa, what? Like, we don't even know, like what's going on, like what that is. It's insane, folks. And Destiny is just trying to play dumb, while Francesca Fiorentini is insane. Like, the woke left scrambles everyone's brains. Let me know in the comments what you think. Leave a like. Let's get back in.
We can sell out as much as we want to the worst actors in the world, including Russian oligarchs who are best friends with Vladimir Putin, that gave millions of dollars to the Biden crime family and then funneled it through shell companies with 150 plus suspicious activity reports that were reported from American banks.
Convicted of? Ben,
I'm not talking about Roger Stone. I'm talking about the President of the United States of America weaponizing the DOJ.
Okay, let's not all talk over each other. Don't talk over each other. Let me ask Francesca. Francesca, be honest with yourself, though. When you heard that Biden had done this, didn't your heart sink?
Why do you keep talking about my heart? I
care about your heart. I'm all heart myself.
Again, I'm thinking about Christmas cards here. No, but Ben keeps talking about Russian oligarchs. Do we know why Roger Stone and Paul Manafort
Hang on, can you answer my question, please?
Convicted
Hang on, no, sorry, look, I want to take this back to the old-fashioned way. We have a panel. I'm the moderator. I ask the questions. Right, now, hang on. Francesca, why are you ducking my question? Just be honest.
I'm sorry. What are you saying? What's in my heart? My heart is he did it to troll all y'all.
I said, did your heart sink when you heard he'd done it? Because you knew in that moment all the high moral ground the left have had all year with Trump, it disappears.
Absolutely not.
Really?
And if you agree, no, that's my answer, Piers.
Even when he lied repeatedly that he wouldn't do it? Even when Karine Jean-Pierre repeatedly lied that he wouldn't do it?
No.
Even when she dismissively, arrogantly put back the Fox News guys and Pete Ducey, dismiss them? How dare you keep asking me this?
Care about law and order.
No, you see, but here's my problem, Francesca. Here's my problem.
But why are you interrupting me, Piers? You ask me a question, I say no, then you have a problem with my answer? Let me explain why no, instead of keep interrupting me. Okay. The reason is that Hunter Biden has never done anything to me, right? Meanwhile, Steve Bannon defrauded the American people while fundraising for Ben, is it PJs or is it holiday sweaters? You tell me. Paul Manafort lied.
Your fantasy card.
Paul Manafort lied to the FBI. Paul Manafort lied to the FBI. Roger Stone also lied to the FBI about being a back channel.
I'm talking about Joe Biden.
Between Piers Morgan, let me finish.
Answer my question, or I'll move on.
She won't answer the question, Piers. She doesn't know how to.
No, can both
All you can do is talk about Roger Stone and Bannon. I don't care about them.
I swear to God, dude. Like being on this program with Best Boy and with Dingleberry over here on the Trump administration, that's you, Piers. You've reached your final form.
Dingleberry?
As just one of the little dingleberries in Trump's diaper. You're right there. And it's so sad for you, Piers, because now that Trump won re-election, he's definitely never going to do your program. And that sucks so hard. Like, doesn't that make you so sad?
You know what makes me laugh about people like you, Francesca?
You're not even going to get invited to Mar-a-Lago.
Francesca, actually, I was yesterday.
And folks, let me know what you think, but Francesca Fiorentini has Trump derangement syndrome just as bad as anyone else, if not more. Like, they cannot answer any questions about anyone on their side. It's always Back to Trump's people. Back to Trump. Back to Trump. That's why Trump gets all of the negative press. Always. In the last 10 years, anyone who supports him always gets negative press in the wider media. And she still just can't answer a basic question because the left has argued that Trump is Hitler, he's evil, he's this. Hence, therefore, we have the moral high ground, which is why that justifies all the things that we're saying and all the things that we're doing. And I've seen this question posed to several people on the left, on other shows with Piers Morgan and other pundits, but they never want to answer this because now all the things that they have accused Trump of doing, Joe Biden has now done. They accused Donald Trump that he was going to weaponize the law and all this corruption and taking money and the Russiagate, and he wasn't going to pardon his kids. I mean, literally everything that they accused Donald Trump of doing, Joe Biden has now done. Joe Biden has done all of that. And the left has no moral high ground at all on any conceivable level. But the sad thing is, crazy wokeists like Francesca Fiorentini, Destiny included, they will still pretend as if they do. Why? Because orange man bad. Like, these folks just cannot admit that they've wasted the last 10 years of their lives just acting like crazy people. They can't. Why? Because it upends your credibility and then you just look really, really, really stupid. So this is a lie they are probably going to take to the graves. They will never admit any of this. And it's just sad because all they're doing is overlooking all the damage on the left. You know, they want to talk about people getting hurt by things that, you know, Donald Trump supporters are doing, but they completely neglect everything on the left. This is what a cult looks like, and it's right here on Piers Morgan's show. But folks, in the comments, let me know, what did you think about what Piers Morgan and Ben Ferguson even had to say to woke, crazy Francesca Fiorentini on Piers Morgan Uncensored. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.